Hi, this is Cindy from Part-Time Permies, and we just got back from the Homesteaders of America Conference.
But first of all, thank you for coming to the very first Homesteaders of America Conference. Here is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
I love it.
Okay, well, so who doesn't know who we are? Raise your hand. Okay, so let's give a little story about us and what, and how we got started and all that good stuff.
All right, so I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And we post videos on YouTube about our life. We totally left the whole city life, our 3,000 square foot house. We sold our businesses and we ran to the country and we built a log cabin on 11 acres and we live with no solar power, no wind turbines, no electricity, and we post videos daily on YouTube.
Yes, and we did this without really having any experience at all.
Zero.
We just kind of jumped in with both feet and we did it. And I look back now, because now it's going on 6.5 years, I can't even believe it. But from the first year we did it till now, I mean, it seems like we've been doing it for 1,000 years, and I feel very comfortable. I guess it's homesteading, like if you kind of get into it, the first year you're like, oh, this is a little work, and I'm still kind of learning things. And you still have to look at your notes, or you have to look back at things that you're doing. But now moving on to our 4th year, and our 5th year, it just got easier and easier and easier, and it's just like second nature. I mean, it's
so
great.
a word of encouragement for you guys, when you're starting out on your journey, don't get too pinned up on doing everything perfect and doing everything right, because there's things that we've learned along our journey too that we've changed since day one. Like we started with a 10,000 square foot garden, and I used a team of Belgians, and I was all in it, right? And I got a team of Belgians, and I was plowing the land with an 1800 style plow, and then we learned new ways to do things that are helping us as we're getting older, that we call it aging in place, so that way we can maintain our lifestyle and have it a lot more easier. So now we're doing raised beds and back to Eden. So you have to be able to constantly, adjust to what you're learning and what you're doing, so just don't get real dead set in your ways,
Miss Esther Emery. I want to read to you a little bit from my mother's book, the old-fashioned recipe book, the original here. I came a long way to be here today. I came all the way from the Idaho Rockies. I don't speak very often. This is a bit of an exclusive engagement, and so of course I say to myself when I'm coming here, what can I say in this amount of time? How can I pack generations of knowledge and inspiration into one talk? I wrote 10,000 words. It's all in pages here, and then I said, I just want to talk to people. Of course, a lot of you also know about me that I am now an off-grid homesteader. I live off-grid in what is now a timber frame cabin that my husband built. We lived in a yurt for 3 years. We left the city to make a homestead life for ourselves in the woods of Idaho. And I do want to share that with you as well. So I want to tell you about my experiences as a homesteader of this generation, and I also want to share with you some of the wisdom of being a homesteader in the previous generation. I'll start with my mother's story.
Anyway, how many of you took the plant walk this morning with me? How many of you remember the jokes I said? Very good. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about me for those of you who don't know. My name is Darryl Patton. I go by the moniker the Southern Herbalist. And I've been working with medicinal plants for about 32 years now. And was fortunate to study with an old man named Tommy Bass, who gathered medicinal plants for 81 years in the Southern Appalachians. It was an amazing resource for medicinal plants. And so my passion in life is to pass this knowledge down to you, because there are a lot of herb stores, nothing wrong with them, a lot of herbalists, nothing wrong with them, but there are not a lot of herbalists who know the plants out where God has put them. And I believe it's important, if you want to be an herbalist or a homesteader who uses herbs, to know the plants, because what happens if The North Koreans nuke us, you're not going to have an herb store. What happens if healthcare gets too expensive? Can't afford it? You have the woods. Tommy, when he was born in 1908, was born into a sharecropper family. And as he often told me, if there had been welfare back then, they'd have had to borrow money to get on it. They were that dirt poor. And so for them, going to the woods, going to the fields, was not something, a trip you went to go get something special. It was, if you needed yellow dock, go get some yellow dock. You went to where the yellow dock was. There was nothing special about it. It was just common, everyday knowledge among the people of that day.
So, without further ado, let me introduce the fan of the farm, the superhero of the soil, the future of our food, the servant of the salad, the man of the meat!
And so what I'd like to do is go through kind of a bullet point list of things that I think that we as homesteaders are passionate, we could say obsessed about, that are completely different than all those people out there. It's great to see this size gathering here in Warrenton. I mean, this is just super. And what's amazing to me is how many of you came not from Warrenton. This is normal. You know, we do all these apprentices and interns at our farm, and people say, where do they come from, the county? I said, no. In 22 years, we've only had one from our county. You got to put on a suit coat and get a briefcase and go 500 miles away from home before anybody will listen to you. That's the same way here. You know, there are probably way more people from outside of Fauquier County than there are from inside Fauquier County. I am suggesting that if we take that time to learn how to fix something, grow something, or build something, we'll not only build resilience into our own lives, but we'll actually add to the equity, to the social equity of our culture.
So this year was the first year of the Homesteaders of America Conference. It was a one-day event with 3 speaker stages running all day, plus a bunch of vendors and demos and a lot going on. So this is just a glimpse at what was going on at the conference. Next year is going to be a 2-day conference. I'm hoping we'll be able to go to that as well, and I hope some of you will be able to join us. We will be putting out another video on a foraging walk that we went on midday at the conference. So I have the whole walk recorded, so we'll put that out in the next day or 2 as well. So if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you with the next video.